You're watching NBC, America's late night leader.
From Warner Brothers Studios, it's The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, featuring Kevin Eubanks and The Tonight Show Band. And I'm John Melendez. Tonight, Jay welcomes Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox Arquette, Lisa Kudrow, Matt LeBlanc, Matthew Perry, David Schwimmer, and a special performance by the Black Eyed Peas. And now, Jay Leno!
Thank you very much, and welcome to The Tonight Show, the only NBC show coming back next season. Yeah! I felt a little twinge coming through that door.
Really?
I'm being corny. It just kind of like the first time I walked through when I got the show from Johnny, and it just feels, it's like an emotional thing. It's very cool. Of course, we have the entire cast of Friends with us on the show. Let me tell you something. This is really going to be a wonderful opportunity for them. Finally a chance to catch up. Because, they haven't seen each other now for almost an hour. Oh, this is like the fastest reunion show in history. Everyone is here tonight except Jennifer. Jennifer Aniston, as you know, she had a plane to catch. I don't know, should I get her? Should I go for it? Little acting piece, thank you. They predict something like 80 million people are going to watch this show tonight. 80 million. That's right up there with Janet Jackson's right breast. You know that? That's right. That's the kind of numbers. See, give you an idea how a show like this, it really does help people put aside their differences. I understand tonight Dick Cheney and Colin Powell are watching the show together. That's never happened. And NBC kept promoting tonight as your last chance to say goodbye. But don't worry, next season NBC will have a ton of shows you can say goodbye to. Oh, you'll be saying goodbye in September, first week of October, middle of November. Don't worry about it. Well, now NBC executives are going to face the real fear factor Thursday without Friends, okay? That's the ultimate fear factor right there. But, people do take it. This is, very serious for a lot of people. And there are those that say, oh, we can't go on without Friends. They won't be able to go on without Friends. But it can be done. President Bush went into Iraq without Friends, and that turned out... Oh, okay, bad example. Okay, bad example. Bad example. In fact, today, Senator John Kerry told reporters that certain Friends cast members told him they want him to be the next president. Yeah. He didn't say which ones, of course. He couldn't name them. Hey, you know the difference between Friends and the John Kerry campaign?
What's that?
Friends has a theme. Hey, but I want to tell you... Thank you very much. This really is something tonight, being the last episode of Friends. And next Tuesday, is the last episode of Frasier. You take away hits like Friends, you take away hits like Frasier from NBC, you know what you're left with? ABC. That's right. That's what we got. Yeah, a lot of old favorites going away this month. Friends, Frasier, Martha Stewart, Donald Rumsfeld. Yeah, it's just sad to see him go. Did you all enjoy the final episode? Did you like it? Yeah. I'll tell you, see, I'm still a little bummed out. I was promised the foosball table, okay? So I felt a little, when I saw that getting busted up, I felt a little.
This is a nice set, Jay.
It is a nice set.
This is a different set for us, isn't it?
Hey, you catch on. Hey. Yes, it is.
It is, man.
This is the set of a popular TV show.
This is pretty cool, man.
Pretty cool.
It's nice.
Actually, my favorite moment on tonight's show was when Rachel said having sex with someone was the perfect way to say goodbye. I think every man would agree with that, don't you? Yeah, I think that's fair to say. Guys also think sex is the perfect way to say hello, pass the potatoes, what time is it? It doesn't really matter. And they always mention in these articles about the show, how much the world has changed in the last 10 years since Friends came on. Do you think it's changed? I mean, 10 years ago, the Bush family was obsessed with Saddam Hussein. Michael Jackson was being investigated by the police, and the Lakers were choking in the playoffs.
Ooh.
Is there a big change? There's not. I'm sorry, not a lot has changed. Actually, there is one change. 10 years ago, when Friends went on, the term gay wedding meant a really happy wedding. That's probably the only major change in the 10 years. And of course, so many stars have showed up, celebrities turned up on Friends. Almost as many as turn up on Court TV now. But that's... You know what the advertising rate was for tonight? It was crazy. It was $2 million for 30 seconds.
Ooh.
$2 million. That's the most expensive 30 seconds since Kobe Bryant was in that hotel room with that girl. And that was $4 million. That was $4 million. And when you think about it, you know, this is one of those perfect union deals, because NBC really was the perfect network for Friends. I mean, think about it. If Friends was on CBS, it would have starred Angela Lansbury. Everybody would have been like 80. If it was on Lifetime, it would have been 6 women sitting around. And if it was on Bravo, then Ross would have run off with Joey at the end. So see, this is really the home. This is where it should be. And I thought they did a pretty good job of keeping the ending a secret, which, you know, they taped it in January, and that was pretty good. The only people who knew the end were the writers, the cast, the producers, and of course Prince Bandar of Saudi Arabia. Those were the only people that knew the ending of the show.
Prince knew it.
Prince Bandar,
he knew it.
You know, Friends is shown in over 100 countries, translated into 40 languages. And I thought you might get a kick out of seeing this. I'm going to show you now a couple of dub versions. Here's Friends as it actually airs in Germany. This is where it airs in Germany. Take a look.
Hey, was soll denn das jetzt?
Und, wird dein Team siegen?
Oh ja, Henderson hatte einen Treffer.
Ah.
Henderson existiert gar nicht.
And here's how it airs in Japan, in Japanese, because they love American television. Here's it's the actual Japanese version. Take a look.
もうやめてよ。向こうはブロードウェイの人なんだぞ。昼メロ役者だと思われちゃうよ。
でもお前はただの昼メロ役者じゃないよ。昼メロ役者の上にすごく小さい足を持ってる。
おい。
And one new language that was added this year, when Mel Gibson directed a version in Aramaic. Take a look.
Shui gal menatal mun shaktach.
And of course, if you watch, you know, tonight we learned an important fact about the twins. You all saw the twins, and we found out they're a 32C cup. We found that out from watching the show. Well, you know, it's kind of cool. I mean, this cast is very close, off stage and on. They do hang out together. And I was just reading up on everybody, and like Lisa Kudrow once told an interviewer that the girls are friends like to pass the time with each other by giving each other breast exams. That's what they would do, give each other breast exams.
Really?
See, men can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Men can't sit around and give each other prostate exams. It's not right. It's awkward. And one of my favorite all-time episodes was the one where Monica was fat. You know what I'm talking about? You know what you find out when she was younger, she was fat and she liked to go out with older guys. Gee, I wonder how she got the name Monica. Gee, that's interesting. And I tell you, at the taping of the final episode, I don't know who cried more, the cast or the Rembrandts. I'm not sure. You know, the Rembrandts could not be here tonight. They're playing a wedding. But I tell you, but it's sad. But they will be back. Actually, who do you think cried the most at the final taping? Who do you think? Actually, that's right. Jennifer did cry the most. Well, sure. Instead of coming to work every day and kissing David Schwimmer, now she has to stay home and wake up with Brad Pitt every morning. Who wouldn't be crying over that? And I'm not saying NBC is desperate for shows, but just a few minutes ago, they signed Joey's Ducky and Chick to a 2-year deal. So that's pretty good. Dick Wolf, you know the producer? He's doing Law & Order Central Perk. That's another new show they have coming on. And if you missed tonight's show, this is true. An authorized DVD of Friends of this show is coming out on Tuesday. The DVD is coming out 5 days after the show airs. That's the quickest anything's gone to video since Geely. That's the fastest. Oh, what else? Oh, you know what's interesting, too? And the show has really been a trendsetter. I think the show helped to influence so many fashion trends. Like when Jennifer would get a certain type of haircut, it was copied by thousands of women. They called it the Rachel cut. See, that doesn't happen with other NBC shows. I mean, nobody ever watches The Apprentice and then goes, hey, give me the Donald. I want to have that Donald look. Could you give me that? And finally, as you know, there's going to be a spin-off, so Friends is not going away. You know, Joey, Matt LeBlanc.